up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working a little bit more on our leaf, little inlay that we did in the last episode, and we're going to put some silver leaf into a sample and see how that goes, because I don't want to use the actual guitar body, which we have here, and ruin it. So we are going to use a sample piece of mahogany, and we'll glue all that stuff in and see how it goes. I haven't done metal leaf at all, actually, but I've seen a lot of it done on these old chopper shows that you used to watch back in the early 2000s with Billy Lane and whoever else that were doing all this silver and gold leaf on their gas tanks. We're going to be spraying some lacquer on the Symmetress. That's a pine body, reclaimed pine. We'll get that. That'll probably darken up quite a bit. We got the pick guards coming up. I know they're in the mail from the UK. A lot of you started off watching me with the metal guitar. Once we get the pick guard set on here and I can mark some holes, we'll get a lot further on this project as well. So today we're just mainly going to be focusing on getting some silver leaf, and if it works out, that's probably what we're going to do on our main guitar body. Maybe you guys have one of these gimbals that will just not look where you want it to look. Look, nope, just won't do it. Anywho, alrighty. Okay, so we've kind of made a decision. As far as the silver leaf goes, I'm not really liking it. I'm not very good at it at this point, and it doesn't have the look that I'm going for. You can see in here where we inlaid it and where it got stuck to the edges, which I'm not really into that either. So I think what we're gonna do is I've got some of these, a box of these acrylic paints, a whole bunch of different colors, variations of greens and blues. I think we're gonna lay in there by hand brushing it in. And you can see here that this guitar has now had a few layers of lacquer laid onto it. So if I do get any paint where I don't want it, it's not gonna rub into the wood grain, which would be a big problem. But you can see here, I mean, this top has a ton going on. There's some blues, there's some greens, and the more lacquer you get over it, the more it kind of darkens up and actually looks more green than blue, depending on the light. But it is a coral blue is what I stained this with originally. So we're gonna kind of just go with this look. I mean, look how kind of splotchy some of this is, just the way the wood took in that stain. So I think what we'll do is we'll dab in some paint in here and maybe even make each one of these a slightly different color, just for an artsy fartsy kind of thing. And we'll see how it looks. I've got my little cup here with some different colors in it and my tiny little brush to get in here, and we'll go from there. It's not something that I usually do, but I kind of dig it. I mean, there's some brush strokes and stuff in there, and then this will get a lot more lacquer. The whole guitar will get a lot more lacquer. I think it's pretty cool. Top has got so much going on. It really doesn't hurt it to have something like that. All of this just to hide one little hole. But it looks pretty cool. I'm digging it.